How you doing? Last week I talked labels, the two different types of labels that you find out there. The varietal label, where it's the grape, which is the central focus, and the more European label, where it's the place that is predominant. Now, someone asked me to explain a little bit more how European wine labels work and regions and so on and so forth, so I'll do my best here. Let's take France. France is divided up into 13 wine-producing regions, Champagne, Bordeaux, Burgundy, the Languedoc-Roussillon. I'll list them all out below this video. Now, what is a wine region? A region is basically a geographic area where there's a collection of vineyards. Can you tell what type of wine you're going to drink simply by the region? Well, it depends on which one. Champagne, everybody makes bubbles, same grapes, yes. Languedoc-Roussillon, it's massive. There's so many different types of grapes, so many different wine styles that no, you don't really get a good idea as to what's going on. What you got to do is you got to go down to the subregions. Now, this is like where we get into that sort of Russian matryoshka doll, where each time that you pull one out, there's a smaller one inside. And the smaller you get, the more everybody starts sharing a similar soil, similar climate, and similar grapes. So let's take Bordeaux. Bordeaux is divided up into 5 subregions. We've got the Médoc, Grave, Libournais, Blayais, and Entre-deux-Mers. So, does that help you? Yes, it helps you a little bit more. The Médoc, which is on the left-hand side or the western side of the region, they share pretty similar soils, though the north and the south are a little bit different. So what they do, within the Médoc, you have the Haute Médoc and the Bas Médoc. There, we're starting to get a little bit closer. But within those subregions, they are further divided. So, within the Médoc, you have villages like Saint-Julien here, Pauillac right here. Now there you're really starting to dial down, and everybody's wine, in theory, should be a variation on the theme. Why? Because they grow the same grapes, they're similar soils, and it's the same climate. So, is it the perfect system? Not necessarily. You still got to do the work, and you still got to figure out, or you got to find out what grapes are grown there. But the theory is that in Pauillac, all the wines will share the same type of structure, fruit, and so on and so forth. And for the most part, it kind of makes sense. So there you go. The European wine label, Bordeaux, and the Russian matryoshka doll. Talk next week.